Hello and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus. It's been a hot minute since we played this game, so let's hop right in. Today I want to tackle a challenge run. Personally, this is my favorite challenge run. It's called Pika Run, if I can find it in here. And Pika Run is focused on trinkets, eating trinkets. So you immediately start with a bunch of trinkets, and what you do is that you pick them up. Oh, so I'm alt tapping here to make sure the audio level is fine. You pick them up. You can hold two of them at once thanks to Mom's purse. And every time you get hit like that, you're guaranteed to gulp the trinket. Now, let me explain the two trinkets I just gulped right there. One was the Locust of Pestilence. Now, what the Locust of Pestilence does is, I do not want that. Spawn 2 to 4, I think, locusts. I don't want that either. Spawns 2 to 4 locusts of, well, pestilence. They have a chance to poison enemies. The Wiggle Worm is a tears upgrade, 0.8 tears, and also makes your tears wiggle, believe it or not. I think that one was kind of obvious just by looking at it, though. The reason I chose to gulp Wiggle Worm immediately is that there aren't a ton of raw stat upgrade trinkets, and Wiggle Worm is one of those. So just straight up tears is really good. Also, it looks like it gives Spectral Shot, and I didn't think about that, but Spectral Shot's also really good. So the other trinkets we have are Judas's Tongue. Judas's Tongue makes it so Devil Deals only ever cost 1 heart, which isn't really relevant because I don't think you can take Devil Deals on the Pika run. I think all the items are replaced by trinkets, believe it or not. Like if we go in here, there should just be a bunch of trinkets. Yeah. And that's an alright trinket, but it's not one I actually really want to buy or care to buy. And the I don't know what that trinket's actually called. It's the Twins has a chance to spawn familiars. Well, you may see that I actually have 2 familiars, and that's the effect of our held item, Mom's Box. Mom Box, every time you use it, 4-room item charge, spawns a trinket, but it also doubles the effects of held and gulped trinkets, which is very useful because it's going to double the effect of everything we get this run. Especially because we cannot get anything but trinkets. We can't get items. And we get a Flatworm, which is wider tears. I will take that over Judas's Tongue, probably, unless Judas's Tongue has another effect. Yeah, no, I'm not taking Devil Deals. So I'm going to take the Flatworm, I'm going to head down, making our tears wider, and increasing knockback. The knockback increase effect isn't too useful, but making our tears wider means it has a higher chance to hit enemies. We're going to hit the self-sacrifice room and pick up the Walnut. Getting hit by explosions can cause it to break and drop extra items. Okay. So, Pika Run. Originally, I was actually going to upload a similar video or a similar challenge to Pika Run that was, ooh, I've made these desynced. I do not like that. But it was similar to Pika Run, except for the fact that I did it as The Lost, and I did it in a normal run, so I could continue it all the way to Delirium. A few other things were different in that run, obviously, because The Lost can't take damage. I can never gulp items with the marbles. Ooh, wow, that guy just jumped at me. I did not expect that. But I can't gulp items with marbles, and well, I think that's really the big stipulation. Because of that, I also gave myself the School Bag, which allows you to hold 2 different active items, and the Trinket Smelter. So I had 2 active items, Mom's Box and Trinket Smelter. That way I could keep getting more trinkets. I will say the big downside to that run was that because it wasn't a challenge run, I obviously didn't actually get to replace all of the item drops with trinkets, like Safety Cap. 20% chance for the room clear reward to be a pill, and 30% chance for a bonus pill. So I don't actually want that, because I don't want more pills. Pills can be good, but I don't want to gamble too much on this run. And I don't know if that replaces other things. Like, it's a 20% chance, so I don't know if that 20% chance replaces, like, if you were going to get a different drop. And I'd much rather have other consumables than pills. All in all, I think pills are lower on the ladder of consumables than I would want to pick up. So maybe if it was like cards, I would, like the Ace of Spades. Also, we're going to go in here. We're going to get a Broken Remote, which no, I do not want. Broken Remote causes you to teleport every time you use your active item. For obvious reasons, I don't actually think that's too well, because I actually want to be able to pick up my trinkets and stuff. So what am I looking for here? Probably Cancer. Cancer is a really good trinket. That is just like a flat tears upgrade that breaks the tears cap. No, prevents active items from spawning. That's literally useless, but I'll pick it up. Curved Horn is a straight damage upgrade. I believe like the only straight damage upgrade in the trinket pool. I'd really like Dim Bulb, or what is the other one called? Dim Bulb or like Lit Bulb or whatever. Both of those would be an all stats upgrade if I'm using them effectively, which I should be able to. In here we get Baby Bender, which isn't bad, and Bloody Crown are actually both good. So I'm gonna take both of these, and I'm actually gonna blow myself up to swallow them immediately. And oh my goodness, the Walnut cracked, which gives us second hand, status effects applied to enemies last 3 times as long, and the Wooden Cross, which gives you 2 Holy Mantle charges every floor. I'm gonna blow myself up again. Oh no. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. Obviously, it gave me the Holy Mantle charges in the floor, so I wasn't able to gulp my 2 new trinkets. I would, what is that? Blue Key is okay. I don't think it's necessary here. So it is going to be a bit more difficult for me to gulp trinkets with 2 Holy Mantle charges, but that is a really good defensive item. Just like hands down, really good. And Baby Bender giving my familiars homing is also, also pretty good. Mainly because I can have up to 2 familiars per room, and there are, as far as, oh my god, that's an even better one. Invincibility frames after taking damage last twice as long, and the effect is doubled. So let me bomb myself to pick that up, and then I'm going to go back for the Heart Locket. Heart Locket obviously heals me when I use a key, so pretty useful if I want to keep hurting myself to swallow trinkets. But goodness, what a good floor for trinkets. And I'll pick up Red Heart while I'm here. So what happened to my other, like my Pika run challenge? Well, it was really fun. The problem is that I accidentally deleted the footage at one point. Yeah. So at some point when I was clearing storage on my computer, I deleted the footage. And I had intended to edit that run down to be something a little better. Also, that is a decent trinket, so I want to come back for that. So I wanted to edit it down, do like a custom intro with my webcam and things where I like actually explain stuff. Turns out it didn't work. Ooh, that is also a good trinket. I'm gonna take it. These 2 are probably the best of the bunch. And hopefully there's a curse room or self-sacrifice room where I can force myself to swallow my trinkets, because I have quite a few good options right now and I don't really want to lose them all. So the what is that thing called? I don't even know what it's called, but basically it guarantees more drops from challenge room and boss trap rooms if I can go into boss trap rooms. Also, can my cheers please hit the guy, please? There's a boss trap room. So like if I go in there, I'm guaranteed a permanent stat upgrade, which is one of the only ways I can get permanent stat upgrades. And there could be a secret room there. I don't have the bombs for it if there are, but I can check. And there is a secret room there. Adoption papers. Does that work in Pika Run? I don't actually know. And okay. I didn't want to use pills, and then I go and pick up a pill, and it immediately punishes me. Oh, super envy. So I might just lower my health so I can go into that room and swallow all these trinkets, because I do want a permanent stat upgrade. But I guess first things first, I should go back to the shop and check if there was a bomb in there. This guy is, okay, a little annoying as a boss. I definitely did not play this right. You want to focus down one hat at a time instead of just splitting them all off, but I'm thinking about all the eggs we have in other baskets and I want to tackle those, so. And oh my god, this music is loud. I hope that's not too loud for like the recording. Let me blow myself up. Okay, cool. And then let me hurt myself. Oh my god, how long do invincibility frames last? Apparently a year. So we're going to take adoption papers and we're going to go on back. Why are my invincibility frames still flashing? Oh my god. So we're going to take this and let's check if there's a bomb in here first and foremost. There isn't, but there's a sack which could have a bomb, and it did not. The tower is a bomb though. I've not used the tower yet in any of my videos, I don't think, but the tower spawns 6 troll bombs in a room. So if we walk in here and then I hit Q, you'll see that 6 troll bombs spawn, blowing everything up and giving us access to the boss trap room, which has taking damage has a 100% chance for Isaac to explode, and it doesn't destroy things. And that does actually... Oh, I can't even... Oh. Okay. I can't even activate the boss trap room. So my excitement about getting the permanent stat upgrade is gone. I thought picking up the trinket would trigger the boss trap room, but I guess not. Oh, well, I've solved those. Laos isn't that strong that I want to walk all the way back for it. If I can go back and get it, I'll go back and get it, but I think it closes. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I'll take Laos just because it's a little bit of supplemental damage. And I have Bloody Crown, which gives us an extra item room or 2, which are obviously just extra trinkets. Doorstopper is fine. There's Dim Bulb, though. That is exactly what I want. So when I have 0 item charge, I have an all stats upgrade. Why is this such an important trinket? Well, I can guarantee to have no item charge on the boss. So I can't guarantee it on random rooms, but on the boss itself, I can always guarantee an empty item charge because I can just use this active item before the boss fight. This means I won't get as many trinkets as I can, like as optimally, because I will be withholding charges sometimes. But it does mean that I'm going to be significantly stronger against the boss, and I think that's a valid trade-off. Also, that was a giant champion. You gotta watch out because they can do 2 full hearts of damage. And like right now, I could pop it, but then I wouldn't have 0 item charge for the boss. So kill that guy, grab that, and we're in. So pop that, we get Bob's Bladder, which actually isn't a horrible trinket. Bombs leave creep. It's like one of the straight up... It's a trinket that's basically just straight up an item. Pretty similar to Blood Bombs, actually. But as you see, full stat upgrade for this boss fight. Get through it beautifully. He dies. Bloody Penny is alright, but... Oh, okay, well, we don't get anything good from the angel room, except... I guess I'm not going to sleep on more health. And I'm going to clarify that because there isn't... You can't get health upgrades with trinkets. There is like one trinket that gives you a health upgrade. So health is technically a raw stat upgrade that I want. And this will give me bonus rewards, I think. So let's do this. And it'll give me more charge for more trinkets, obviously. And yeah, that's the big thing about Bloody Penny, is that if I can get anything that generates a lot of money, I will never be able to die, basically. Also, I'm missing the extra damage already. So if I'm looking at this in terms of like damage, DPS, clearing rooms, I don't actually have that much to help me in that case. So I've got Dim Bulb, Louse, which are both good for if I want to do like one long room. Oh, I can jump on them. I can bomb them. That's right. Like that. And then my iframes last pretty much forever, so I should make use of that. But I have the Twins trinket, which gives me a little bit of extra DPS with familiars. There's my extra stuff, which are Petrified Poop and Blister, which is both not horrible. Like, they're just neat little effects. They're not going to help me a ton, but they're still neat effects. Fish Head is actually a pretty good one. Taking damage spawns flies. I can make very good use of that because I'm going to be taking damage quite often, actually. Petrified Poop can give us more coins. I'm really curious to see if Adoption Papers works on this challenge, which is why I grabbed it. I'm going to assume it doesn't, but I don't know for sure, so... Also, my knockback is maybe too strong with that, but yeah, I've already swallowed it, so not much I can do about that now. Key Bum is fine. I don't think the bums are good at all because... Oh, I'm just gonna blow these guys up. I don't think the bums are good at all because obviously there's no items. And I'll go ahead and use that. And that's another locust. Okay. So that's another 2 locusts. These ones slow enemies down. And that's a golden rib of greed. Increased chance of double pennies, nickels, dimes, lucky pennies, and golden pennies. Sweet. And obviously the reroll machine is going to do nothing there. Let me just do that real quick. Swallow those. So... Oh, I want that. Oh, Liberty Cap is It's not a straight stats upgrade, but it gives you the chance of having a random mushroom every room, and that could be something like magic mush or fat odd mushroom or even skinny odd mushroom at this point, because I would take the tiers even though it's a damage down multiplier for a room. All right, moment of truth. Does adoption papers work? And I'm going to go probably not, but if it does, then okay, yeah, it doesn't. Missing page, taking damage is a 5% chance to do things. The reroll machine here should work, actually. It does. Familiars are stuck, doesn't really help. Myotosis is decent. I'll take the question mark card. I don't know what the devil does off the top of my head. Receive Bible Flight, Seraphim Familiar, and kills Mom's Heart. Okay, we'll use that to kill Mom's Heart then. And oh my god, Apollyon's best friend. And Azazel Stump. Azazel Stump isn't actually that interesting, so I'm not going to bother with that. But the locusts are. Apollyon's best friend is R, because those are, again, 2 permanent little buddies that I have to do extra damage. So that is pretty nice. Oh, I just blew him up. Oh my god, Brainworm. Brainworm is so good. It's basically like you can't miss, which is really good with these tiers. Taking damage depletes red hearts before soul hearts. You know what? I'm fine with that, actually, because I have a lot more ways to get... Oh, whoops. So Brainworm, when I shoot at this enemy, you'll see that sometimes my tiers just turn 90... Oh, I'm just going to try to blow him up again. Sometimes my tiers will turn 90 degrees. That is Brainworm. I'm still invincible, by the way. Bam. Okay, we can get the key pieces. Okay. AA battery is pretty good. That's -2 charges needed for active item. That should increase the amount of trinkets I get, like, sizably. And we're on to the next floor already, where I can go ahead and go into... Oh my god! Oh, paperclip's really good. Sorry. I didn't get to... I said, oh my god, I just realized this. Because I picked up the Meiosis, I think that's what it's called, the blue flowers, which brings down... Also, I'm trying to hurt myself on this. That brings down 6 items from last floor. It brought down the Liberty Cap, so I actually do get the trinket I wanted, which is really nice. Because Liberty Cap could just give us really good stats on a room we really want really good stats. That's also useless for us, but I'll go ahead and take it. So I would really be looking for more like status effects at this point. I don't have really anything that scales with status effects. 100% chance per room to grant a single-use dye consumable. I don't actually care about that. Why I don't care about that is because it's single-use per room, and I don't really feel like min-maxing. Spawns 2 extra bombs per bombed place. Okay, I mean, that can be extra damage. Oh, you know, let me swallow my trinkets and pick this up. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty safe, all things considered. I don't think I'm going to struggle very much to get through the Mom's Heart fight. Obviously, oops, I didn't even mean to get hit there, but it doesn't really matter. We get a 100% chance for devil deals to cost coins instead of hearts. I don't care for that because I'm not taking devil deals. I don't have many coins. Flat file is pretty good though. Flat file gets rid of pretty much all spikes. And this is the Mom's Foot fight. So I really... Rosary is added. Higher chance to find Bible. Forces devil deals to be angel deals, though, is actually a good thing there. I can't find the Bible, so that part is completely irrelevant to me. But let's head down this way. Sorry, I forgot I was going to blow up. I did not mean to blow him up. Whoops. I don't actually care if I get hit there either. Go in here, we get capacitor, prevents active items from charging by clearing a room. Clearing a room has a 33% chance to spawn a battery. I don't think I want that. And oh, vibrant bulb. I think dim bulb is better though. Although I'm now looking at this and that's a lot of bombs. I'm looking at this and I see the shiny bone, the polished bone down there is actually a very, very good item. So I'm going to pick that up. And I'll get umbilical cord, which, what did that do for the bonus? Having a heart or less spawns a little Steven. Okay, I guess. I didn't know it did that when you had a heart or less with Mom's box. Don't think it's gonna be relevant that often, but there's a bomb. I just need 1 coin. Sure, they can get 1 coin somewhere. Oh, there's more people in here. That's not a coin. It is a Familiar's Leech. 50% more damage from Familiars is really good because that... Does that affect my flies? I can't help but notice my flies got bigger. But it definitely affects the 2 little guys I have right there. And it also impacts my locusts. So if that affects the blue flies and the blue spiders or the other spiders, then that's just icing on the cake. So we're gonna go on down. We're gonna buy Polished Bone. What Polished Bone does is that there's a chance... Ooh, I'm gonna have to take damage actually. So what Polished Bone does is that there's a chance when you clear a room to spawn a friendly Bony. Bonies are the kind of skeleton dudes that throw bones, and you can get regular Bonies or you can get the black Bonies that explode. And either way, both of them are very powerful. Very, very powerful allies because they have very high DPS. And because they're ranged, they survive more than like the ones that just run in and take extra damage. So let's go in here and let's just kill Mom's Foot immediately. We get the Polaroid. We are forced to go down to the Ooh. No, I don't want Demon's Tail. We are forced to go up, sorry, not down, up to the cathedral to fight regular Isaac. Get a bunch of keys and we get that thing. Oh, I still have the wings from the... No, I don't want old capacitor. Can we drop that, please? I'd rather, you know what? No, I'll take old capacitor just so I can keep the... So old capacitor makes it so I can't charge my active item by clearing rooms. But instead... oops, I did not mean to run into you. Instead, batteries have a chance to spawn. This is a upside and downside in that... It's an upside in that I can definitely keep my dim bulb active for longer. Because, I mean, I don't think I have to explain that not having your active item charged means that it's always going to be uncharged. But the impact of that means I'm also going to get a lot less trinkets. As you can see, I haven't gotten a single battery spawn. And that's... Well, there's a battery, so I can use that. And we get Kids Drawing, which is useless. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to be able to get Guppy, Kids Drawing is only 1/3. Oh, I can't use the self-sacrifice room. Kids Drawing is only 1/3 of Guppy. So no matter what, I will literally never be able to use Kids Drawing to get Guppy. Why am I going back, by the way? Because I have the Bloody Crown, meaning that there is an item room somewhere on this floor. And I would like an extra trinket. I wouldn't mind. Lazy Worm, shot speed down, but a straight damage upgrade. And I really don't mind getting the shot speed down there, because my shots are going to get there eventually. And oh my god, Curved Horn. That's like a really good Curved Horn. That's +4 damage. Oh my god. How do I have 20 damage in that room? That must be Magic Mush. And Champion's Heart, which increases the rate of champions and enemies. So what does Curved Horn mean for this run? It means we won. If you look at my damage in average room, it's about 13. And then if you look at all my flies, you know, that each one of those does 2 times my damage. I'm going to say that with a question mark because I'm unsure with how the Child's Leash affects them. Modeling Clay is a funny item. Tonsil is a kind of pointless item that I don't need. I'll pick it up anyways. Or will I? I'll take Ringworm, actually. Bringing us up to the tier cap, and now my tiers are super funny. Golden Modeling Clay has a 100% chance per room to give me the effect of a random passive item, which means I effectively have 1 random passive item, which doesn't sound very impactful at all because it's not, but I enjoy the fact that I have a passive item in a run where I cannot have items. And we get Error 404, grant a random trinket effect to every room. Trinket effect is tripled if possible. That sounds fun. I want to swallow, I definitely want to swallow these 2. So let me just get rid of my Holy Mantle. Oh, my invincibility frames. Okay, you can take away my other Holy Mantle. And oh my god, 2 batteries. And then I'll blow myself up. Swallow the Modeling Clay, which is Gemini in this room. You can actually see that over there. That is a really good trinket, but I ironically don't want it. Oh, okay, well, no, I'll be picking it up anyways, I guess. So it's little Steven in this room. Oh, I love the fact that you could see it change. In fact, you can also see the other trinket I got changed. The Arrow 404, you can see what it's giving me the effect of. That, I don't think has always been the case for those. Also, that was dumb damage. I don't know why I did that, but you know what? We ball. And Locust of War, we're spawning even more flies. This is a one run. This is a one run. It's over. Yeah, GG, it's over. And I have the Polaroid effect thanks to the fact that I have the Ouroboros worm is Spectral Tears chance for homing. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That would ruin my run, as funny as it is. I will... No. Ouroboros worm, I'm okay. I don't need you. Really funny. I'm at the tears cap already, and I'm not in the mood to throw what I have away. I've already had to scrap the Pico run once. I don't want to scrap the Pico run twice. I don't care about that. Let's just get to Mom's Heart. I feel like this is a pretty strong win. We get 2 more trinkets. Fishtail doubles all spider spawns. Blue spider spawns. And Teardrop Tarm. Plus 6 luck to the effect of tears, which is huge. Do I have 6 luck normally? Or is that... Does Teardrop Tarm just give 6 luck? What in the world? So wait, so that's plus 12 luck, basically. So I have 12 luck in total. When did I get 6 luck? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. That's 12 luck to all tier-based effects, which is really sizable. And Mom's Heart's dead. I'm sorry, Isaac. You're not long for this world. You know, this is like the exact reason I love the Pika run. I am so... What? I have Montrose Lung. Okay, I'm so strong and I have effectively no items. I'm just balling out of control with trinkets. And I have really good trinkets, so I don't actually mind not picking up anymore. What is my... What? I have Ludovico technique. Samson's Lock's okay, actually. That's actually really good. I'm not going to undersell that. That's a really good trinket, but I don't need any more trinkets. In fact, double Mega Blast means that I don't need anything else. He's dead. He's already dead. You can... Oh, Giant Champion. You can write your, like, farewell letters to Isaac right now before I reach him, because it's another Giant Champion. Because as soon as I reach Isaac, he's dead. Also, I really shouldn't be surprised about Giant Champions. I do have Champion, like the Purple Heart. Alright, say goodbye to Isaac. This is Mega Blast. My spiders aren't... sorry, not my spiders. My flies aren't hitting him. Isaac, I'm still invincible. I'm sorry. Wow, he is so slow. Come on, buddy. We don't have all day. And he's dead. So, thank you for watching this episode of The Binding of Isaac. I know it's been a while, but I've been focusing on my Pokemon series. And I'll see you next time. This was Pika Run, my favorite challenge in the game.